All right, y'all, it's day 8 of the government shutdown, and I'm just going to say it's looking real do something strange for some change around here. Because apparently Uncle Sam said defend this country, but you may not get paid on the 15th. And these kids eating like we ain't on no budget, and my husband's out here talking about something. Stay strong, babe. Stay strong with what, sir? Air. So I'm coming to you humbly as a monetized woman of God with good Wi-Fi saying, support the troops. You know how y'all always hitting gas at the grocery store saying you want to round up to support the troops? Well, baby, it's time to round up in these comments. So like, share, comment, because although Uncle Sam may not pay us on the 15th, your girl can still get a direct deposit from TikTok, okay? And as the great wise group City Hall once said, what would you do if your son was at home crying all alone on the bedroom floor and he hungry and the only way to feed him was to, well, I may not do that part, but I'll twirl if I have to. So run this post up, watch for a little bit, share, comment. You say, hey, drop a yellow heart, okay? Give me a stage name in case I got to twirl, do something. But we supporting the troops because, y'all, it's getting scary out here. No lie, no lie, no lie. I'm trying to help in the best way I can. And that's all you got to do. I ain't even ask you to donate no money. I'm just asking you to watch a little bit, you know, share a little bit, comment a little bit, because I got 3 kids I got to feed. And I want to keep my dignity intact. All right, y'all. Y'all have a blessed day. Seriously praying for all of our federal workers. All of y'all are in my prayers. And we're going to get through this, but
Government shutdown is really stressing me out because what do you mean there were no air traffic controllers yesterday at Burbank Airport? And what do you mean that there was a leaked memo that Trump said that furloughed employees, they're going to try not to pay them? And once government employees hear that, what are they going to do? What do you mean that the U.S. military is not getting paid? But read it, look this up. The Israeli military is still getting money from us during the shutdown. $16 billion in aid. I understand that government shutdowns happen regularly, but this government shutdown doesn't seem to have a path forward for it to be ended. And that does seem to be the point of this administration. 45% of the Department of Health and Human Services workers are going to be furloughed, which means Trump is saying that 45% of people in just this one department may just never get paid during this time period. And then a lot of people that are working for the government, like air traffic controllers, since they're not getting paid, they are living paycheck to paycheck, and they need to then just work Uber or Lyft or something just to survive right now. And there's so many much smarter people than me that are talking about all these things. But just as a regular citizen who I'm traveling in 2 weeks, and with the travel holidays coming up, I don't know, this. I have indigestion. Y'all have indigestion? I have indigestion every morning when I wake up.
Guys, this is the sad reality of many people right now. Hey, beautiful people, welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you for stopping by. So credit goes to the creators in these videos. Guys, it's day 8 of this government shutdown. And there is no sign that the deal is going to be made soon. Because all these things started as a political disagreement over spending and policy priorities, and now it has become full-blown standoff because both the Republicans and the Democrats continue to blame each other because they are now playing blame game. They are refusing to compromise. No one wants to step down for the other, and government offices are locked. Millions of Americans are paying the price because I just see this as political stubbornness at the detriment of the American people. And this shutdown, apparently when it started, some people said it wasn't going to go beyond 3 days. Some said it wasn't going to go beyond 7 days. This is the 8th day, guys, and it's stretching into the 2nd week. Guys, what do you think about this in the comment section? Because the effects are being felt everywhere. Federal workers are caught in the middle of all this. Many are being followed, sitting at home without pay, thinking of how to make ends meet. It's as if it's not even hard to make ends meet to even begin with. Now they are just having the headache, wondering how they would turn how do I put it now? Wondering how they will turn the savings they have to make it last forever, because they don't even know when the next paycheck is gonna come. Oh, let me know what you think in the comment section. Let's see what these other creators have to say.
The government shutdown drags on. Thousands of federal employees, including air traffic controllers, safety inspectors, and aviation technicians, are working without pay or have been furloughed. That means fewer people monitoring skies, inspecting planes, and managing an already overstressed system. The FAA is running on skeleton crews. Air travel safety isn't something you can pause. This isn't just a budget debate. It's a live test of how long a democracy can function when its own leaders sabotage it from within. And the irony, the same politicians screaming about law and order are the ones holding paychecks for the people who really actually keep planes from colliding mid-air. If this continues, it won't be long before flights get canceled, delays ripple across the country, and public safety takes a backseat to political theater. The government isn't just shutting down. Well, it's breaking down. But what do you think?
Flooded with comments of people who are worried about their flights being delayed, about having issues as they're trying to fly to their destinations. I am much more concerned about things like this than I am about delays, because a delay means that eventually I'm still going to get to the place that I'm trying to go. Great. But this is what gives me concern, that we have airports now less than a week into the shutdown that are going unmanned without air traffic controllers. This was last night, Monday, October 6th in Burbank, which is in Los Angeles. There were no air traffic controllers. Now, they did outsource this to San Diego, so it's not that the airspace was completely unsupervised, but this is a week into the shutdown. So for everyone saying air traffic controllers should be calling in sick, they are. They are. And also, these are the sorts of things that I would be looking at, because this is where I would actually get concerned. At the end of the day, a delay is a delay, and eventually you're going to get where you need to go. This is the stuff that worries me about getting on a plane right now. And it's not just Burbank. We saw delays at Newark and Denver yesterday. This is only going to increase as this government shutdown goes on. So make sure that you are keeping up to date with this. I will provide updates here, and safe travels.
And guys, this is just the beginning, because more of this TSA workers will continue to call in sick. Many of them will just, refuse to go to work because of this. And going to work every day requires spending money. Either you are going through the public transportation, or either you are, taking your own car. I mean, you have to buy gas, you have to buy maybe a bus ticket or something. You have to transport yourself to work. I mean, you don't live close to the airport, right? So no matter how you look at it, you still have to transport yourself to your workplace, right? Many people are turning to food banks. Many people are dipping into their savings, and there's something on everybody's lips. When is this going to end, right? Museums, national parks, historic sites are closed to visitors, right? Living cities, because there are some cities that depend on this tourism, and living cities to be closed down, right? The tourist centers are closed down, and the economy is losing money every single day. Even small businesses that are near these government offices, right, they are losing customers every day. And we still have the farmers on one side, guys. Don't forget the farmers that are still waiting for government loans. Families are needing assistance. Veterans, right, that depends on benefits. Everyone is facing delay. And the longer that this shutdown lasts, guys, the heavier the impact becomes, right? Not only financially, but also emotionally. Guys, people have lost faith. All the people that voted for Trump, I hope they are seeing it now, because I just wonder what else it is that will happen for them to say, this is the end of the road for me. Anyways, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Let's see what these other creators have to say.
Shutdown, this government shutdown that's happening, it isn't because of politics. It's about Democrats demanding a $1.5 trillion spending spree. And if they don't get it, Americans have to suffer.
Hi, Savannah. I've noticed you guys are all running with the same cute little talking point, which is the Democrats are shutting down the government, demanding a $1.5 trillion spending spree. Hey, Savannah, remember 5 minutes ago when you guys added $4 trillion to the debt? Even after you brought in Elon Musk and Doge and all that, and you pretended that you were cutting the budget, and then you added $4 trillion to the debt. And Savannah, in that bill, over $1 trillion went to the top 5%. These are people making over $400,000 a year. So let's just see if we got this right, Savannah. So Republicans are against spending $1.5 trillion on the middle class to make sure that 95% of Americans can stay on their healthcare plan. But Republicans are for spending over $1 trillion to make sure that billionaires can buy a new yacht or perhaps a new vacation home. Hey, Savannah, I've got a brilliant idea. How about instead of spending $1 trillion giving tax cuts to billionaires who don't need it, we spend that money on 95% of Americans to make sure they can keep their health care. That sounds good, right, Savannah? I think we can all agree on that. Oh, we can't? Oh, okay. So you guys only want to spend money on billionaires. You don't want to spend money on 95% of Americans. Okay. All right. Well, at least now we know exactly where the two parties stand, Savannah. Democrats are out here fighting for middle-class Americans to keep their health care, and Republicans are out here fighting for Jeffrey Epstein's best friends. All right, glad we could clear that up, Savannah. So you guys enjoy your time over there with the billionaires. We'll be over here fighting for the middle class. Let us know when you guys would like to reopen the government after your shutdown. Okay? All right, thanks. We'll be here ready to talk whenever. Okay, all right, good luck.
I don't understand why they call Joe Biden Sleepy Joe. And it's because the American people were able to go to bed peacefully at night, knowing that the lights was going to be on and bills was going to be paid on time. Joe Biden was like, Tammy, I've been grown. I paid my bills. My bills are paid. But under Donald Trump and J.D. Vance, the chaos administration, the bills are not being paid. And the lights have been cut off. This is what you get when you vote for chaos. This is what you get when you vote for incompetence. And the cherry on top of all of it is because Donald Trump isn't getting his way right now. You know what his plan is? He is going to permanently fire federal workers in this furlough, hurting the American people. He is going to cut more money from Medicare and Medicaid and possibly end the subsidies that are set to end in Obamacare in December. He doesn't want to renew it. All things to hurt the American people. We had a choice last year, and I will die on this hill. The American people chose wrong. Kamala Harris should be in that White House right now. And if she were in this White House right now, we would still have a government open and working for the American people. And now we're all in hell because we didn't choose.
Oh well, it's too late to regret now. It is really too late. Because looking at this administration, it is easy for them to point fingers, but it's harder for them to just sit down and listen and find a common ground. Like, just find a common ground, okay? Because every leader swore an oath to serve the nation and not to divide it. And Americans are tired of all the shouting and all the, blame games and all the press conferences that are just full of pointing of accusing fingers from one party to the other. And they are tired of promises that never turned into action, or that is not turning into action. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section, because people are tired, people are exhausted. Every day they wake up, it's like, oh gosh, what's gonna happen today? We really do not know. Anyways, guys, the clock is ticking. Nations are watching, right? And people are waiting, because I just feel it's time to just end this. End the blame game, make a decision, and just open it up again and let everyone just begin to live their normal lives. It's not as if people were satisfied with whatever it is that they had going on in their lives before, but now it's even harder. So just open it up again and let everybody just continue their lives, right? I mean, it shouldn't be that difficult. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comment section. I really want to hear from you. And if you have found value in this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll definitely see you in my next video. Please stay safe. Mental health is important. Ciao.